Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have a lot of Monster High news to talk about. From G3 Jinafire's doll finally being revealed, we have more information for G3 2025 lines coming soon. From Skullectors Secrets Series 6, more potion minis, Hauntlywood, new Sweet 16,000's Draculaura birthday line introducing G3 Cupid as well, more Skullector news, Creep Productions Series 3 leaks, Series 1 reproductions, Series 1 restock information. Then we also have more information on Funko Pops that are coming soon. I know, very exciting, and tons more. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with the most exciting news, which is our first look here at two of the upcoming collections in 2025. One of which is the new Scary Sweet birthday, which is basically just like G1's Sweet 16,000s, just in G3 instead. Now, just like with G1, we're also getting our introduction here with G3 Cupid, and her name is now Cupid Asteria. So no longer is she called CA Cupid, she's now Cupid Asteria. They had to change her name because I believe the trademark expired. So they have a new trademark for a new name for Cupid, which she's gonna apparently okay, before we get to Cupid, let's talk about who else is in this line. Obviously, Cupid is the most exciting part because she's a new character and this is gonna be her core doll, I'm assuming, but Draculaura is also included here, obviously, and then we have Cleo and Frankie. And Claudine will also be a part of this line, but she will be a playset exclusive that's part of like a cake decorating gimmick. So yeah, interesting. I'm not sure how that's going to look like, but the playset with Claudine will be priced at $34.99, and then the dolls individually will be $24.99. So pretty much the same as normal core dolls, right? Interesting pricing. Huh? Okay, maybe that will change. Obviously, we never know for sure. But yes, obviously we have in total 5 dolls. I think it's weird how Laguna's not here. Also Claude is Draculaura's boyfriend. I mean, I guess they never really officially stated that in the series, in season 2. But I mean, he is her boyfriend. Basically, so it's weird that Claude wouldn't be here, but Cleo is. I don't know. I just feel like Claude has more personal stake in this kind of a theme like this. But anyway, CA Cupid, obviously now Cupid Asteria, she is going to be introduced in this line, and apparently we're not sure if this is true, but apparently Carlisle Nuera, who, he's designed plenty of Barbie dolls, and in the past, he is supposedly he's designing her new look, and her look is also will have more red and gold elements on her design. So, but that's also not confirmed. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this could be speculation or just rumors. So take it with a grain of salt. But what we do know is, yeah, Cupid, her name is changed, and she will be coming in this birthday line. So that's what we really know for sure. But I think whatever happens, I'm excited to see Cupid in this new G3 version. I'm excited to see what she looks like, even if it is with red or gold. I think those could look good together if done well enough. But I'm excited, obviously. And then Draculaura, apparently we already saw her shoes. So yeah, these could be her boots, apparently. I'm not sure. Again, take it with a grain of salt. But I think overall, their outfits seem to be very celebratory, obviously, and I hope that they look good. I really hope that the whole collection looks amazing, and I'm really I'm most excited to see Cupid, and maybe they will even add more characters. I'm not sure. I am curious as to how they will tie the story of these dolls into anything else, because obviously we're not getting any more animated series episodes. So, like, will they create a web series with this plot line, or what's gonna happen? So yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm excited. Next up, the other half of this exciting news was the reveal of the Hauntlywood theme for Skullectors Secrets Series 6, and who is gonna be included in this series. Now we know it's gonna be including Caddy, Claudine, and Frankie. So shockingly, it seems like Caddy Noir is taking up the pink girl space that Draculaura usually takes up. So there's no Draculaura here, and instead I feel like we got Caddy. So that's very interesting. I mean, honestly, it's shocking that we don't have a Draculaura line, that we don't have a Draculaura doll in a Ultimate Secrets series. Like, cause usually there's always a Draculaura doll in like every collection, every doll series that they put out so far with Monster High releases, right? This is like the first one, so it's kind of insane, but I don't mind, honestly, because I feel like sometimes it's good to let the other characters shine. And like Caddy here, this is going to be her second ever doll. The theme obviously is very Hollywood theme with elbow gloves, jewelry, and shimmery outfits. The price is retailing at $29.99, so the usual price point. Yeah, I'm interested to see like what the outfits will look like, obviously, especially for Caddy, the accessories, the face screenings, and also like, I guess, will they be in these same boxes like the recent Garden Mysteries and Series 4, or will they have brand new coffin-shaped plastic gimmick boxes? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I really hope that they one day move away from using these that they implement these huge plastic lockers with every single series of Ultimate Secrets, because I do think like a lot of people collect a lot of them, and then they all have these plastic lockers that it's like, what do you do with them? So I do hope that one day they kind of scrap that idea, and that they perhaps just, you know, put the dolls in like normal boxes that maybe have like a reveal gimmick, but then you're not stuck with keeping them because they're not plastic lockers. So yeah, because I think they're cool, like having like plastic lockers as a play set, but I think for a lot of people it gets too much when they actually start to collect every series. It's like it's too space consuming, at least for me. I only have the series 2 ones, and I'm already like at my limit. Like, I don't know what to do with the lockers. But yeah, what do you think of this series and also of these lockers? If they keep using these lockers in every series, I mean, it's a little bit excessive, right? Next, we do have already information for Potion Minis Series 4 coming next year. Series 1 we had Spectra. Series 2 we had Caddy, Twyla, Gully, and Torlai. In Series 3 we had Claude, and now in Series 4, or I guess Wave 4, who will be the new characters included? I guess it would be good to have more boy characters. I guess Deuce, Gil, Finnegan, Manny, Heath, or the Werecat twins would be also a fun inclusion. What about... Oh, who else have we not seen yet? I feel like we've seen most of Mercedes. Probably not. Jinafire, Skeleta. That would be amazing. Nephra, Howleen. You know, it's shocking to me how Howleen really just disappeared. But anyway, so yeah, who would you like to see get added into the 4th series of these Potion Minis? And honestly, it's kind of insane to me that we already have like a 4th wave of these minis confirmed. It's on the way. It's insane. I mean, they're cute, but like, who is buying them? Like, I just like, they're like, not only are they mystery minis, like you don't know who you're getting, but also with every mini you're stuck with these like little potion bottles. I feel like, is it just me? I feel like that's very environmentally unfriendly. Like, right? Like, I just feel like it's really excessive, like the plastic consumption here, the plastic waste. Like, what are you doing with these plastic bottles? Like, if you're buying these minis, like, how are you buying them? Are you getting the whole case, or like, do you not care? Like, I just feel like, I guess really it's just for kids, I guess. Like, kids are really into these figurines. It's also, they're really expensive, and like, the figures don't have any movement at all, or any hair rooting, or, you know, like, they're cute, but they're really like just, you know, static figures. Like, there's nothing really too special about them. So I do wonder, like, who is buying them? I don't know. They're cute. They are cute. So I feel like with the surprise element and like the gimmick and the potion bottle plastic waste, like, it just, to me, it's too many cons. Like, there's not enough positives, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, I feel like Mattel will probably keep making these potion minis forever now, because they love creating like little plastic figurines that are really kind of cheap, but they put these figurines in these bottles where you're really paying for the experience of revealing the figure with like water, like Barbie color reveal or the Disney princess reveals. Like they love to do this, Mattel, you know, but then the actual figure you're left with, it's not the best quality. Like it's really just a static figure, or like with Barbie color reveal, like the quality is never subpar. It's always just whatever. It's just whatever. So I genuinely, I'm curious, like who is actually buying these? And like, what are you doing with the bottles? Are you going to keep collecting every series? Because yeah, so far it really seems like they're going to keep making potion minis until forever. And same goes with the Skulltimate Secrets. I feel like they're always going to keep making those 2 series for sure. Now, we also can see here by Sweet Snap that apparently we're going to get Skulltimate Secrets Series 7 eventually next year. And that theme would be Skullectors. That would also include Jinafire. So I definitely feel like that's very likely. And then we're also getting the 2nd series of the Buried Secrets budget dolls. The 1st series, as we saw in my previous video, those dolls just recently got found. That series 1 has a pajama party theme, and the 2nd series would be also kind of like a party theme, but what kind of party, it's still unknown. Those characters of course could also change, so nothing's really set in stone, but I do think these series are very likely. Speaking of Jinafire, yes, we finally have our first revealed look, our first official look. Well, not official, but like her Amazon listing got revealed, and on that Amazon listing, of course, we have brand new stock photos of the G3 Jinafire core doll coming very soon. Apparently, her release date is supposedly November 1st. So, and I don't know when, but I guess her listing leaked a couple months ago without pictures, of course. And people already pre-ordered her back then. So those people who pre-ordered her months ago are now getting the notification that she will be shipped, that she's getting shipped soon. So that's very exciting. I guess she really is releasing in November in the US. Of course, for international fans, I think her official release date would be sometime early 2025, like spring 2025. So that's more likely of the time realm that we're looking at for international fans. That sucks, obviously, because I think Jinafire looks amazing here. And you know, is she very accurate to how she looked like in the animated series? You know, not really. Her hair was short in the animated series, and here she has long hair. Also, she had like green highlights in the hair. Here she only has like purple, I believe. But I still like the hairstyle here. It's long, but I think it fits her. I like the hair color, like the deep kind of like a purpley, a brown, black. I don't know. It's like a midnight black, but it has a hint of purple. It's very intriguing. I love her face screening. The side glance always eats. I love her makeup. I like how she has her outfit pieces are all like different fabrics and textures, and I feel like you can definitely tell like the quality of the fabrics is like really nice. Like the jacket, the skirt, none of them feel cheap. It all feels just very good quality fabrics, and I'm so happy about that because she looks really good. I like how she has the golden legs, the scales. She has the golden hands with the sharp fingernails. Her tail is very similar to her G1 counterpart. And she also has her pet little dog or whatever. It's so cute. Obviously, it's taking inspiration from Chinese mythology, and I love that. Obviously, you can tell like it's very rich in details here with the heritage and the inspiration. So I love that, and I like how she has her boots are very detailed as well. We actually have some painted details on the boots, which is not very common with Monster High shoes. But yeah, I think she got the full-on treatment. She looks amazing. I think I like everything about her outfit, her face, her hair, the accessories even. Like, I like everything about her, honestly. I think they really did a great job on her. I believe she got designed by Annalise Lau, so is that right? great job. She looks amazing. I honestly can't wait to see what she looks like in person. And I also want to see more stock photos of her, like in the box, and what her artwork will look like. Obviously, I'm very excited. And let's not forget, we're also getting Jinafire core doll next year as well. So that's going to be happening. And Skelita, perhaps. I think it's very likely, but not confirmed. But Nefera, yes, Nefera and Jinafire are happening next year. That's so exciting, like seriously. Moving on to G1 news, we had a bit of restock that happened earlier this week on Mattel Creations for various Monster High alumni products, such as the Wednesday Fashion Pack, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Addams Family 2-pack, and Frankie Voltage's, from the Comic-Con doll. I also believe Greta Gremlin was back in stock because I saw her listing as well, but obviously she sold out immediately if that really was the case, that she went back into stock for like a short couple of minutes. She for sure sold out immediately because she's very popular. But yeah, a lot of these items were back in stock, and it just really happened spontaneously, like out of the blue. I think it's always nice when items like these go back in stock because it's like no one expects it, but that's also the problem. It's that because no one expects to see stuff like this restocked on Mattel Creations, no one is prepared. So I feel like a lot of people were just really blindsided by this restock happening so suddenly, again, out of nowhere. I wish that they would let Monster High fans, especially because these restocked items were only available to fan club members, I believe. So I wish that they would let people know via email that there would be a restock soon, right? Because if they don't let people know, it's like, how are people supposed to get there before the items get sold out inevitably by scalpers or resellers? So it's a bit tricky, but I guess it comes with the territory. So I don't know. Speaking of Mattel Creations, we have information of 2 new listings in November that are going to be happening. November 19th, we have a listing that apparently is going to be for the Crew Productions Series 1 restock of Draculaura, Claudine, Laguna, and Frankie. Finally, because I feel like after waiting so many, 2 years or something, after the initial reproduction run of the Crew Production dolls of Series 1, people have been waiting for them to go back in stock or, restock whatever, re-releases, I guess. So it's finally time in November, again, November 19th. The dolls are priced at $25, right? $24.99, so the average price point. And then on November 21st, we have what presumably is the Fashion House Celebrity doll at $90 or around that price range. Who this celebrity is, what is the theme? We really don't know anything. But we just have this leaked picture, so I guess we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. But yeah, these 2 things are coming in November, so stay tuned. Speaking of Crew Productions, we can now say with certainty that the 3rd wave of Crew Productions coming next year will for sure include Operetta, as a test sample of her pet has been found. So that's very good news, but I do wonder how they will execute Operetta's curl, her bang curl, because infamously Garrett Sanders stated that the way that they were able to get the curl just like that was kind of difficult. So I wonder how they will do the curl this time around, where they might not be as effective with the curl. I'm not sure. They might just do like a normal bang for her. I know. So let's see how they actually end up doing the curl for Operetta's hairstyle. Moving on, we have some updates for the Skullector Megan doll that's coming in next year in 2025 around April at the end, and probably will be priced at $65 as with previous singular individual releases for Skullector collaborations. Now for Megan, previously we had assumed that her outfit would be the iconic, quintessential dress that she wears in the movie, but apparently she's going to be wearing the coat from the forest scene instead. So I'm assuming the coat will be over the dress that we know her that she wears in the movie. So maybe they added the coat for like layering or whatever. But I do think obviously she will still be wearing the dress underneath the coat that she wears in the forest. So there's just more layering. So I do think that's really great. Obviously, we already saw her shoes leak with the object heels as well that are very controversial. But I think this Skullector collaboration with Megan will be very exciting. I'm very intrigued to see what the face will look like in the rest of the outfit, and also the background, the packaging, and yeah, how expensive will she be? Probably $65 US, but I would be really tempted to get her because the movie is really good. I love the movie. Next, it seems we're getting more Funko Pops of Monster High characters in 2025, with Abby and Gulia getting their core release in Funko Pop form, and also we're getting Draculaura in her Sweet 16,000s look turned into a Funko Pop. So it seems we're getting more Funko Pops coming next year, and maybe even more than the ones that we see here. So very excited. I have all the Funko Pops of Monster High so far, and they're all amazing. They're really detailed. So honestly, I say yes. Give us more Funko Pops. I love how the characters get, translated into the Funko Pop stylization. Like, it's always really fun. So I'm honestly so into it. Next, the official first look was revealed for the upcoming Kotobukiya figurine of Draculaura coming next year. Now we know what she will look like, and of course this artwork will be turned then into the figurine. So yeah, I'm not familiar with the figurine brand and anything about this, so if you know, please let me know down below if you're familiar with this brand. And like, I do know that they've made My Little Pony figurines in the past as well. It's a very stylized figurine. So yeah, next year we're getting one for Draculaura. Very exciting. And lastly, remember the Mattel Creations Revealed event that happened earlier this year, where we saw the introduction and debut of the first ever new character, Lenore Lumington, by Rebecca, I forget her last name, Rebecca Shipman. She designed the new character Lenore Lumington that was based on a Edgar Allan Poe poem, I believe. So remember that whole event? Yeah, so that's happening again next year on around March 6th, I believe. The whole event will happen again, and I'm assuming part of the event we will have another new Monster High doll, which also might be a new character, again designed by Rebecca Shipman or a different designer altogether. So very interesting that they are redoing this event that happened again earlier this year. Mattel Creations Revealed. Lenore Lumington, she was a very interesting doll because she was a brand new character, and she is a one-off character, so we're never going to see her again. But they also created a ton of merch based on her character, even though we had never seen her character before the doll was released. So why would people get her merch if we know nothing about her? I don't know. It was just weird. So I'll be definitely curious to see what they will do for Monster High with this upcoming next year Mattel Creations Revealed event. Who will be the dolls that will be revealed and sold at this event? And that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay PG. Kisses.